good afternoon, good day, good night, whenever you come across this message. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here. If I resonate with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If nothing else, leave me some comments. I love to chat with you all. And don't forget to turn on your notification bells because I'm not here too often. Anyway, thank you to those of you who are returning and you continue to show your love and support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my posts where I drop some esoteric knowledge. You can take some quizzes to learn. Okay, and we learn together. As I learn things, I share it with y'all. Okay. But switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. All is fluid in tarot. And I'm only going to channel from your higher self, as you should only listen from that aspect as well. So let's see what you need to know, Virgo, how you should be moving the spiritual streets, what messages Spirit might have for you. It's going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate, out the other readings on my channel for your moon, your north node, your rising, because I know most people watch for their sun placements. But you can watch all of them to get the bigger picture of your situation, or even watch the houses, those constellations where your big three are placed. Those could resonate with you as well. So let's see what the message is. Virgo. I don't know why I was getting rich when I first came over here to, like tap into you guys' energy. I was feeling marriage. Somebody could be getting married. Okay, why am I shuffling? Okay, welcome. Yeah, look, the star at the bottom of the deck, wish fulfillment, the strength card, the justice, the fool. Oh my gosh, look at all this positive energy. So I'm getting like you could be quantum leaping, okay, into a new timeline here to where all your wishes will be fulfilled. Things will start to feel balanced. You'll be more confident. You'll feel more free. But let's see. What's the message, Virgo spirit? Yeah, see, exactly. I was really getting marriage when I was tapping into you guys' energy. And we have the King of Pentacles right here and the King of Cups. Now, this could be you, right? If you're a man, doesn't have to be, right? You could be a woman that's operating more out of your masculine energy right now, too. But the King of Pentacles and we got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. This feels like somebody who's in love. They have commitment on their mind. But this could also be work for if you don't want a relationship. Everybody's at a different place in their life. This could be you falling in love with something that you're doing for work, or, being within a career field that you love or feel extremely passionate about, but I was really getting marriage. So let's see what else. But this could talk about you feeling grounded, you feeling stable, you know your self-worth. For some of you, the King of Pentacles could even be like you paying attention more to your body, right? How you eat, your diet, working out, exercising, whatever the case may be. Then we have the King of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this is somebody who's open to love, receptive to love. The King of Cups in the upright is a healer, right? He's able to hold space for your emotions. This could be somebody who also has a great deal of emotional depth. Somebody who you can really like open up your heart to and feel safe with, grounded, emotionally safe. What else? Could be same-sex couple, doesn't have to be. So we have the Hangman in the reverse. This is the third eye Piscean energy. In the reverse, it could talk about a shift in perception or feeling disinterested, okay, in something or somebody, coming out of like a stalemate or a period of isolation, right? Because the hangman with the light around this woman's head, it usually talks about clarity. And you'll be in this position until you receive the clarity that you need, and then you'll be able to move forward. All right, so maybe this is like you've dealt with enough people to where you started to realize what it is that you do want in a connection, or what type of relationship you desire to have, like what that dynamic looks like. Maybe you didn't know before. Okay, so I'm getting, don't shoot the messenger, somebody could have been like just dating to fill a void or out of loneliness or whatever the case may be. But I'm getting like your perception around relationships and the type of partner, whatever that you desire, could be changing. Okay, something about that you probably looked a little deeper into maybe some like patterns or cycles that you've been in. Okay, hey there, welcome, thank y'all so much for joining. Happy Sunday. What else? Oh, okay, too many cards. But yeah, see, we got the King of Swords in the reverse. That's not good. Maybe you were dating a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know. It could have been an Aquarius, but maybe you were dating an air sign, and I don't know, his energy gives deceit with the moon behind him. It gives parasitic, because we also had Six of Pentacles in the reverse, which means there was an unequal give and take. That could even be exploitation or whatever. I seen the Knight of Wands too, so that person could have been a little bit with your energy, with your feelings. What else? You know, this feels like you're finally getting over something. I don't want to call it traumatic, but because that's giving it too much power to say something traumatized you. That's giving it way too much power. I feel like you're finally getting over a person and the feelings that you have for them, and maybe what you thought could have happened between y'all. What else? I don't know what that was. What else for Virgo? Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. Feels like there's a new love offer coming towards you, or this is you now following your heart. Okay, so you could be sacrificing like people-pleasing ways, or, you know, staying in maybe certain situations to keep the peace, or I feel like this is you following your heart. You realizing like you can manifest a relationship that you want, that you desire. Okay, you don't have to settle. You don't have to stay with whoever just because. But let's see who these two people are. King and the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups could be two different people. Let's see, is this King of Pentacles and King of Cups the same person, Spirit? Okay, no. So, I don't know. I feel like this King of Cups could be somebody who maybe in their feelings about you. It don't have to be a water sign, right? It could just be in energy. Because there's somebody new here. Or this is you. What's the King of Pentacles? Five of Swords. That's Aquarius, Venus. This energy might confuse you because it's like this person might show you something different, but let's see. Because this could also be somebody who you have unfinished business from the past with, but I don't know. Let's see. What else for this Five of Swords? I don't like cards that fall. That was the Nine of Pentacles, by the way, which is you, Virgo, Venus. I probably should have left it there, but yeah, look, the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. Star at the bottom of the deck. whoever this is, they could have a lot of hidden wealth. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this Five of Swords is you, right? And you could be a High Priestess, or you could just be in this energy of, because you know, like the High Priestess knows more than she says, right? So you could and I don't know if this is somebody you're dating now, or if this is somebody that is, you know, or if this is like a prophecy, because seeing the star so much can talk about a future event. The star is the future, okay? A hope, a dream, a wish, something that you're trying to manifest, okay? But the High Priestess, she's very observant, she's very reserved, okay? She's very like quiet. She has a lot of hidden knowledge and wisdom, okay? But I'm getting like you probably vetting this person, like really looking into their energy and see like, okay, is this somebody who I can really be with long term? Are they serious about, you know, wanting to be with me? Like, and for some reason, I'm kind of channeling here that, like, with this of Pentacles here, you could really be looking into if somebody is really able to support you or themselves. I don't know if that was a situation in the last relationship you were in, but it's like, whoever this is need to come with money. Not that that is like the only thing you care about, right? But I don't know, maybe you could be really wanting somebody who has their own everything, own house, own car, own job, right? Yeah, that just goes to show what I was looking at when I seen that King of Swords in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles behind them. Somebody could have like exploited you financially, or maybe they just relied on you, depended on you a lot more than you would have liked, and that's something you want to be different this time around. What's the High Priestess? I'm getting like you being really reserved with this person initially. Too many cards. What's this High Priest? One card, please. The High Priestess is also Piscean energy, the third eye. We have the Hangman here too, so this could be like psychic and intuitive abilities heightening. Maybe you're starting to read energy more, okay? Or this could just be, how can I describe it? Like you have gained a lot of wisdom. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. This is, I feel like this is a relationship you're going to keep private too. So the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius, Mercury. You know, the High Priestess is kind of giving me like somebody here, you could be single right now. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's like you don't know when this person is going to come in. Okay, with the High Priestess here. This is something that Spirit has for you, and it's like it's not known when this person is going to make their way to you in the 3D. But them showing up in your reading, it's like they could already be orbiting your energetic field. What's the Eight of Wands? Let's see. Because this talks about travel. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Two of Swords reverse. King of Wands. This Ten of Cups reverse gives your past relationship. Another Pisces card. And that's your sister sign. Okay, so the Ten of Cups in reverse can talk about like somebody not feeling whole and complete within themselves, or there being like a lot of dysfunction, chaos, discord, disharmony in a family unit or environment, or maybe just somebody that you lived with, had kids with. I don't know. I feel like you're keeping things a secret as you move forward out of this relationship. And I don't know who this King of Wands is, but maybe he's like a certified crash out or something. I was channeling that yesterday. Like, maybe you don't want this person to know. Maybe you feel like they'll try to get in the way. They could be very territorial, possessive over you, and they don't want you to move on. What's the Cups reverse? I don't know. The Justice card came out sideways. You could have something going on in family court. Okay, maybe you could be taking somebody to court for a child support, or this could be you maybe just going through a divorce. But I feel like you probably, maybe somebody didn't want you to move on, or they tried to do whatever they could to keep you stuck in a cycle. But with the Justice card, I feel like it's only right that you move forward. I feel like this is you, what's best for you, because you are feeling incomplete somewhere. You could have been feeling incomplete somewhere. Hey, the real Cortez. So, but this is divine law and order, right? The balancing of the scales. Spirit is really working behind the scenes to, and I don't know why, I'm just kind of getting somebody who like really went through so much in relationships, like, and all you were just kind, nurturing, real down to earth, caring and generous. That's what I get with Virgo energy, right? Especially if this King of Pentacles is you in the upright. But you know, he's very generous, hardworking, stay grounded. You know what I mean? Like, that's this card. I feel like this is you doing what's best for you. You could be on the cusp of Libra, but you're moving forward in silence, and you're not telling this person or anybody rather what you have going on. Or this could be a message to tell you like it's best that you do move in silence, because it feels like there's another energy here, that King of Wands, that would possibly try to ruin whatever you have going on out of spite or jealousy. You got to stay away from them people, the ones that don't want to treat you right but don't let you go either. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is Taurus moon, right? More of the hidden energy, things happening behind the scenes, behind the veil, right? Like, so this is balance, right? So things are start to balance out. So yeah, I'm really seeing here, Spirit is really working on your behalf to move things forward for you. And the Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, right? So things could be happening really swift in your life right now, or this relationship, whoever this is that's coming into your life, whether it's a new opportunity as far as your career, right? Maybe a promotion at work, because this don't have to just be about relationships. Whatever it is, this Ace of Pentacles is coming in swift, and I feel like it's going to bring about a lot of quick changes here. So I feel like you need to go with the flow, but our timing is different from Spirit's timing. Okay, so don't focus on time. It's like an illusion anyway, because the past, the present, and the future all exist simultaneously, right? If you don't change whatever you're doing, your future is still gonna be, it's still gonna look like your past. You feel me? So just don't pay attention to time. Things are gonna start to pick up and move swift here, because it feels like you have been unfulfilled, and Spirit is about to work to make sure you are balanced, right? In whatever it is, your money, your career, relationships. That's what this Six of Pentacles is. So regardless of whether these relationships are business, romantic, platonic, I feel like they're going to be balanced. These are people who are going to treat you fair, right? I'm getting like you could be coming into like your soul tribe, okay? Being surrounded by people who genuinely love and support you and want to see you grow. You could have been surrounded by a lot of fake and phony people. That's what I'm getting here too. What's this Ace of Pentacles? But this is like long-term stability. Yeah, look, the star. Oh, I love this energy. So you could be an earth angel, a star seed. You could be like a healer. Or you could have been this to everybody around you, and you've like never really gotten that energy back. I feel like you're about to be surrounded with people who will be able to reciprocate your energy. That's Six of Pentacles, right? Reciprocity. So the star is Aquarius, okay? It's thinking more expansively. Like I said, it's your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, the things that you've been, you know, praying about and manifesting. I feel like this is coming as a result of your spiritual obedience. With all this Piscean and third eye energy here, that's like your third eye is the authority of your spirit, right? But it's how you connect to your higher self, how you connect to spirit. And you need your crown to be open, right? In order for you to be able to hear God, hear your spirit, and your spirit team. Yeah, I'm getting spiritual obedience. Whatever you're moving past, it feels like you intuitively knew that something, you know, was coming to a close. Whatever this Ten of Cups in the reverse is. Some of y'all could have even been having problems with your own family. What's this Five of Swords? Because what is this? Let me just make sure. The Strength card in the reverse. Let's see. Five of Swords. Three of Cups reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Cancer, Mercury. You could have been dating somebody that was jealous of you. Yeah, look at him. Whoever this is just did not want you to move forward. Okay. They're in regret because wherever you're headed, they see that your ships are coming in. They also see that they also see your growth. Okay. There's a lot of regret behind this person. Or there could have been just a lot of sadness and moving forward, but it's like you took some shit on the chin and you kept it moving. So the Three of Cups in the reverse, I don't know if this is gossip or like if you had a friend that you had a falling out with. I'm kind of getting that too with the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is like somebody jealous and evil eyeing you, okay? Feeding you misinformation. Or this could be somebody who was like, I'm getting lying on you for whatever reason. Because the Five of Swords is like to win at all costs. It could be sabotage, playing mind games. Page of Swords could be like projections or like misinformation. But I'm getting like strong gossip. I don't know. You know what I'm getting here? If you and a person recently broke up, and recent could be like, I don't know, within the last year or so, they could be lying as to why a connection or relationship ended because they're embarrassed about fumbling you or whatever the case may be. This person could be lying about why y'all are no longer in communication or talking. It's like they want to look like the good one. I guess you would have to see. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Starts with an A is who I'm talking to. But yeah, I guess you would have to see how accurate they are. I'm actually a seer, so I'm a very powerful dreamer. But so, you know, this just feels like gossip. Yeah, whoever this is, they could just be mad that something is over. What demons? I would have to acknowledge it first. Everything is a mind thing. If I don't acknowledge something that's having power over me, it doesn't and it won't. Okay. So anyway, the star here talks about wish fulfillments coming in here, and with the Ace of Pentacles behind it, it will be long term. Okay, what's this King of Cups? You could have also a lot of great ideas. Okay, maybe business ideas, or this could be you having a lot of goals, a lot of things that you want to achieve. Okay, you could have a business mindset right now. It's kind of what I'm getting with this too. And I feel like Spirit is going to bring the right people into your life to help you achieve whatever your heart's desire is with this Knight of Cups over here. Yeah. I'm getting lots of networking and things like that. The right people with the right information. Let's just put it like that. That can help you along your journey, along your path. And it won't be random. A lot of it will be spiritually orchestrated. Okay, so the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is Sagittarius moon. All this moon energy here. The moon is like your feelings, your emotions, okay, fear, the subconscious mind, the psyche, you know, the abyss, the endless. So, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Something here could be no longer an obstacle for you, okay? I don't know, maybe in the past this person was able to guilt trip you or maybe manipulate you emotionally to keep somewhere where you didn't belong or you weren't fulfilled. Okay, it feels like this, you're getting over this feeling, whatever feelings you have for a person. This could be somebody that you had a lot of love for. Okay, but I'm hearing in my head, my love don't cost a thing. But I feel like you could be realizing like it takes more than love to, you know, have a healthy relationship or connection. What's the Nine of Wands reverse? Yeah, the Three of Swords reverse. This could be you healing. You could be on the cusp of Libra because this is Libra Saturn. Or this could be somebody holding a grudge. That could be why Spirit is saying you need to keep your relationship, your connection, whatever that you're moving forward toward, private. What's the Three of Swords reverse? The Magician. Yeah. This person's energy is manipulative. Like real manipulative. But the Magician talks about you standing in your power. It is Virgo and Gemini energy. Okay. I feel like this is you being able to, I wouldn't say alchemize this energy, but it feels like you're strong now. You're more powerful in terms of like your mind, especially the star here. Okay, Aquarius is the son of man. The son of God is man, but it's the son of God. Yeah, the star talks about your mind, the crown. I really been channeling like a lot of mental shifts happening in the collective, and that's where it starts. Before you change your life, okay, you have to change your mindset. The shift has to happen mentally first before you can start to see that manifest or the changes, right, manifest in the 3D. Something about you being a lot stronger. What's the Magician? This could also talk about having mental clarity. Okay. The Page of Wands. Five of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting this person really trying to manipulate you. Okay, the Page of Wands could be communication. This could be somebody flirting with you or just reaching out to you. If you haven't heard from this person in a while, they might try to reach out to you, talk to you, flirt with you. It's like testing the waters, checking your temperature to see where you at and see if you still stupid. I mean to say that, but that's what this thinks, right? But it's really just the fact that you're a caring, empathetic person. I can see that as a star over here, right? Like maybe you have like a big heart. Yeah, look, guilt. What's Magician? Give me more on that. I'm getting this person trying to flirt with you. They like trying to check your temperature. Yeah, look, the Strength card in the reverse. See if you still weak, if you still don't have boundaries, if you still not operating from your mental cerebral energy, right? Like the Strength card in the reverse could also talk about surrendering something. Okay, you not being able to overcome challenges or obstacles. Maybe this person has been able to do this in the past, right? They'll come in and flirt with you, sweet talk you, and say whatever. Yeah, no. What's the Page of confrontation, taking some sort of bold, assertive action. This person feels childish. Something about them maybe not able to control their anger with the Ace of Wands in reverse, or they haven't mastered their fire, their power. Okay, this could be missed opportunities. Give me on this Knight of Wands. Because what do you want? We're gonna find out. To return, exactly. Six of Swords in a reverse. Yeah. They gonna try to spin the block, so be careful, be mindful. I can't tell y'all what to do. I could just see what energy they in and what's coming for you. What's coming for you is a lot better than what you know you're leaving behind. And Spirit is gonna make sure of it. So you know, I'm kind of getting like, when you raise your vibration, that is like naturally a form of protection, right? Because a lot of people vibrate at a low frequency to where they're still more earthbound, right? Trying to satisfy the ego, the flesh, the lower self, right? This Six of Swords is giving, like, if this person thinks they're going to try to like spin the block and manipulate you and disturb whatever spirit, whatever blessings or whatever that spirit has for you, they got another thing coming for them. I'm really getting that, because this person is not giving air energy. This is like something coming towards them. Okay, if they try to play with you. Yeah, look, everything is fine at the bottom of the deck. I don't know, because it's like the love that you have for this person, it kind of really allowed them to cross a lot of boundaries with you, and you could have been forgiving, right? But I feel like you're not that way now, right? Or you're not gonna be when this person comes back, and that could really bruise their ego with the Strength card in the reverse, and then they'll start to act reckless, especially if they see you with somebody else, right? With the King of Pentacles, somebody who's supportive, somebody who is, you know, stable, grounded. What's the Six of Swords reverse? I don't know. I'm getting like this person's ego is going to be bruised. The World. It could just be a lesson, but at the end of the day, the World here is a cycle is already closed. Okay, which means you learned whatever lesson you needed to learn. I'm also seeing here with this Eight of Wands, you've already quantum leaped, or you're going to be in a whole new timeline, a whole new beginning here. And they won't be able to reach you on whatever channel or frequency you were on in the past. Yeah, look at this. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Four of Wands, Nine of Cups. Maybe this person was telling you they wanted marriage or whatever the case may be, but they never followed through on any of it. They never, with their actions, showed you. It's the World. But yeah, this is, you could live at a distance from this person, or Spirit could make it so that they have to move away from you, physically or energetically. Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, we got Gemini, Mars to Scorpio, Pisces. I'm hearing in my head that song by Future. You telling me you falling out of love with me. I feel like that Queen of Cups is you in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you don't have no, at least not in the way you did before, you don't have anything to give this person emotionally. Okay, and with the Nine of Swords, and so yeah, somebody's going to be stressed, anxious, something's going to keep them up at night. They're just not going to be at peace with the fact that you're moving on. What's the Hangman reverse? I feel like you're just disinterested in whoever this is. Okay, the Chariot in the reverse. This is a very spiritual card too. Okay, because the Chariot is Cancer energy, which is your solar plexus. It has all your wisdom there, your ancestral knowledge and things like that. It's your, like your soul. And it only operates from the spirit of wisdom. So this being in the reverse, this is like something out of control, or like it's not able to move forward. I feel like it's because something is protecting you so you can be free. Okay, so you can have a new beginning. I don't know what I'm really feeling with this person's energy. They don't really feel like, I can't tell if it's like they're gonna crash out, or if it's because like with all this moon energy, they'll do little petty shit behind the scenes to you because they're mad. Like start little rumors with this Three of Cups reverse, Page of Swords reverse, like start little rumors or make up little lies and shit about you because they're jealous. So these are two major arcanas too. It's going to be a big change for this person. What's the Chariot in reverse? This could be somebody that lacks discipline, or this could be like a road is blocked. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords. Exactly. Them doing little sneaky shit to you. It's like them trying to start shit behind the scenes. And the Chariot in the reverse is somebody that's out of control. They don't have no structure, no discipline, no sense of direction. Okay, sometimes I see this as somebody who doesn't even know themselves, or maybe they lack self-awareness, whatever the case may be. Yeah, because you're not choosing them. You're no longer choosing them. So they want to block whatever is coming in. Okay, so yeah, you should move in silence. Yeah, here's your energy too. Nine of Pentacles. Stable, self-sufficient. You could be single right now, and this is like a future prophecy. What's the Seven of Swords? I don't know why I'm vandalism with that. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is definitely this King of Cups energy. Hierophant in reverse. Somebody unruly. They don't have no moral code, no moral internal compass, right? They just do shit. This person, like sometimes the Hierophant in the reverse, I see as like a criminal or somebody who the law, or they like to go against the grain, against the norms of society. Not that you have to, but I'm saying like in a, I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting of. Yeah, they're gonna be petty. They're gonna be petty. That's all I can see here. Pew. Pew. What's the Ace of Cups reverse? This is like suppressed feelings and wins, or somebody who's heartbroken. Okay. Six of Cups reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look at all these feelings and emotions. And the Death card right under that. Like a complete, whatever transpired between you and this person, this cycle is over. The world is right here. Let me get one card. What's the Ace of Cups reverse? This feels like a breakup. Somebody is mad. But instead of them taking their L and moving on, they want to do shit. Yeah, Ten of Swords reverse. I'm seeing like whatever they try to do to you is going to instantly backfire like this. And it's going to be them. It's going to be them. Judgment in the reverse. Something about this person lacking self-awareness, or maybe it's because there will be no reconciliation between y'all. Yeah, the Ten of Swords in the reverse could be like gossip, like defamation of character on that level. What's the Ace of Cups reverse? Give me more on that. All because you're disinterested in this person. That was the Temperance. Exactly. So you're protected, period. Like, this is protection. That's protection. Yeah, look, the wheel right here too. I'm telling you, spirit is on this person's ass if they think they're going to ruin whatever they're bringing in for you. They could try that shit somewhere else, but they ain't going to be able to do it here. Let's see, give me more. What's the Ace of Cups reverse? I don't like when cards fall on the floor. That's dead energy. So this person could have lost their spiritual protection after you left them. So the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't know if this person thought they would be able to control you or whatever you did. I don't know. I'm getting a person that operated with double standards. Like whatever you did, whatever they did, okay. You know that song? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Like that type of energy. This is also Capricorn Sun. What's the Four of Pentacles reverse? This person no longer control over you, your emotions, your feelings. It's like you don't give a fuck. Yeah, look, the Knight of Swords. I cannot make it up. I don't feel like you should be scared because you're spiritually protected from this person, but silence is a form of protection. Like, the more you leak, the more you have exposed yourself to this type of energy. The Knight of Swords, yes, coming rushing in. And it's also words, okay, thoughts, communication. They're mad. This is mad. And it's like, damn, I gotta think quick. What can I do to Virgo to regain control of the situation? Nada. What's the Knight of Swords? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, look, all because they mad. Oh my gosh, moving on. The Lovers in the reverse here, it could be an argument because this is a mercurial energy. It's communication. It's a Gemini card, by the way. But that's still like words, thoughts, communication, and arguments. It's almost like this person wasn't choosing you when y'all was together, and yet they're mad that when they spent the block, you didn't choose them. Did see. Yeah, look, Queen of Wands is giving you standing in your power, whether or not you are a man or a woman. Okay. This person could see you in real fine too. Maybe you had a glow up, or you're getting ready to, or you're going to start to attract a lot of attention, and, you know, or if it's just them. Okay, so I'm trying to find a way to say this. This person could be addicted to your sexual energy, okay? And this could be what they're going crazy over. Either it's the fact that they miss it, or they don't want nobody else touching you in that way. As the Queen of Wands here. This is probably what they want. It's just a way for them to siphon your energy, okay? And manipulate you. You know, I never noticed that. Is this the card? She has, what's that? It looks like vitiligo on her. I never noticed that before. Is that what that called? When you have patches on your skin where there's no pigmentation or no melanin? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Maybe your skin could be going through changes right now. I don't know, you might break out break out in a rash. You let this person touch you again, like, pew. I wouldn't touch this person with a 10-foot pole. Do y'all see that? Like, look, I never noticed this on this card before. Like, she has changes, like, you know, the patches on her skin where you lack pigmentation. I think that's called like vitiligo. Like, pew. Don't let this person touch you. They might alter your DNA or history with whatever they've been doing since y'all been separated. I never noticed on this card before. What's the Lovers in the reverse? But there's a soul. It feels like this could be like a soul tie, a contract that's like over. What's the Lovers reverse? Everything is fine. Yeah, look, in the Five of Wands. Ooh, baby. Sheesh, this person. They need to turn that anger that they're feeling, okay, inward. They need to look at themselves in the mirror and figure out, y'all, I'm really trying to be PG, but I still got a little hood in me too, so somebody lost their best eater. Oh my gosh, yo. There's so many blacks on your deck. That's not normal. I don't know. I think it's just because the maker of the deck, okay, whoever did the artwork for this, but I have other decks where they're more like diverse. Okay, but I think it's just the illustrator. And it's not normal. I really don't see that often, but this is the one that has my attention now. I switch them up. Like I have a couple down here, and then I also have modern traditional tarot, like the first one that I read. I actually like these cards the best, but because of the texture, they start to shuffle weird as they get old. Okay, and then it's hard to really do my readings, but yeah, that's probably why. It's just the illustrator. So yeah, this person, tell them be strong like you did. Keep telling me if I'm gonna be rich in the future. I see the Ace of Pentacles here with the star. So it's something coming in for you. You gotta be rich before you actually are rich, if you feel me. Okay. Money is a tool, but your energy is your currency. Right? And a lot of people don't want to look at it that way, but I feel like your self-worth is directly tied to how much money you have, right? But that's a different conversation for a different day. But yeah, there is Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, but wealth can show up in different forms. It doesn't just have to be about money. You know, it could be health, partnerships, you know, all of that that are, you know, conducive to your quality of life or having a better quality of life. Right? Wealth can show up in many forms. But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is here. So what's this Knight of Cups? Also the Justice with the Six of Pentacles. So this could talk about balancing your career or, you know, a balancing of your finances or your money. I can do a money message for y'all at the end and see. Okay, so yeah, we have the Sun here. This is honoring the contract of your soul, your spirit. That's why it's like one of the best tarot cards in the deck. It's like soul marriage. So also, this is happiness. This is growth and expansion. Okay, joy, creativity. Leo rules the heart and love. It's confidence. Somebody is coming to light up your life, or this is you, because you start to follow your heart, you light up your own life. I feel like we shouldn't rely on people to make us happy, but they definitely should contribute to it. It's kind of like a thing where people need to come at peace with themselves so they don't disturb yours. What's the Sun? Oh my God. Aries, Venus. Yeah, look, marriage. This is somebody who has the mindset, the mentality of marriage. It's almost like this person's going to see you and instantly know, yeah, that's the one for me. Okay. Virgo energy is like the maiden, the wife archetype. It also goes back to goddess Isis. Okay, how you'll see in Virgo depictions, like they're carrying that bouquet of wheat. That's like nourishment for tea. And Isis is said to have made the Milky Way, okay, walk the skies and drop in the wheat, okay, to nourish humanity. So she also resurrected her husband Osiris after his brother like chopped him up and spread them all across the Nile. She resurrected him. What's the four of wands? And the sun could be just that too. So this is marriage, yeah, union. Lots of travel and celebrations. I'm getting conception with the sun here. Four of Swords, healing and restoration and balance. Libra, Jupiter. Jupiter is a great energy, okay? What's the Four of Swords? You'll finally be able to rest. You'll finally be at peace. Ace of Wands reverse. What's this about? I feel like this is not going to be a connection that's based in lust. Maybe that could have been a thing of past for you. Oh no, I'm getting this other person again. Angry. What's the Ace of Wands reverse? Look, the Death card, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords in the reverse. Here he go again. This is who we seen at the beginning of the reading. Yeah, see, okay, so the Queen of Wands could be somebody who has a very sexual nature about them, if you will. Okay, they could be like a magnet where they attract a lot. Yeah, I'm getting you transformed out of a period of your life where you may have been operating out of lust, which is different from the Star card over here. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance. So yeah, there's a soul lesson here that you mastered. I really feel like that was it. Let's get one card. What's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Okay, two came out. The Fool. And the Nine of Pentacles, that's your energy. Virgo, Venus. Yeah, so this is a new beginning here. For some of you, this Nine of Pentacles with the Fool, you could have an innate talent or ability that you're needing to take a leap of faith on. There could be like a skill or something that you know how to do that you've mastered, okay, that you need to take a leap of faith on. Because the Ace of Wands in reverse, it could be like a lack of creativity or even a lack of desire or passion. Okay, maybe this person will reignite this within you and they might help you build yourself back up to where you are having the confidence to take a leap of faith on whatever that is. Okay, because the Nine of Pentacles is self-actualization, right? To where you've healed enough, where you're out of survival mode and you have this energy of feeling more abundant. It's like leaving a lack mentality or mindset behind, and you start to see yourself for who you truly are. And this is where you recognize your skills, your talents, and things like that. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about using those talents and abilities to build financial freedom, financial stability, and wealth for yourself. Okay, that could be something that you need to look into coming up here in the future too. But I'm seeing a new beginning. This could even be like a new career, or I don't know. There could be a lot of changes going on with your body right now, because the Nine of Pentacles can talk about your body. Okay. But, and also, I feel like this is not the type of connection to where you'll have to worry about whoever this is, you know, running and sneaking behind your back and doing whatever when you guys are not around each other. I feel like you'll feel more free, more grounded, more stable about this connection, about this relationship. Okay. Even if this Knight of Cups is just you coming back home to yourself, I feel like that's still a thing to where you'll feel more at peace, you'll feel more grounded, you won't have so much anxiety and things like that. Can you tell me how STD look like this? I don't know, I'm not a physician. I don't really understand your question though either, but I don't want to give out any false medical information. I only really talk about what I know on here, but an STD can also be something spiritual too, like a sexually transmitted demon. You can smell that on people. Like a lot of times, if you stare into people's eyes, you'll see everything that you need to see. I promise you. When they say it's the window to the soul, that's not, you know, people say like it's cliche, but it really is. And if they look away in an instant, oh, run. Run. It's one of two things. They got something on them, or it's just they're unhealed, they're insecure. People who can't make eye contact, I feel like they're hiding something. It's like pain. I don't want you to see this. I don't want you to see me. Okay? And naturally they'll end up projecting whatever that is on you. But, you know. So, I want to see what this is. I don't want to use that one. Okay, let's get some money messages. Yeah, I feel like there is a skill or talent you have that you need to take a leap of faith on. And the Fool is like a pioneer, a trendsetter, somebody who has original ideas. Okay, they're like new. Because I feel like when you get your power, right? When your source is spirit, your ideas are original because you're not out here copying whatever else you see from other people doing. Okay, not that that's a bad thing to a certain extent, because right, then you run the risk of like copyright infringement and things like that. But whatever idea you have, whatever skill or talent you have, it's original. So do it, do it, do it. Follow your heart with the Knight of Cups up here. It's going to lead to lots of happiness, celebration, success. Even with the Four of Wands here, this could be like a lot of support. And you'll start to see like when you are disciplined with your sexual energy, because you need the fluid that is created in your sacral chakra to flow north to your crown to make brain matter, you'll start to see how when you become celibate, how much more energy you have, right? Like sex can drain your energy, okay, to where you don't even want to get up, make your bed and shit like that every day. Like your creative energy and your sexual energy are the same, okay? So with the Ace of Wands reverse, maybe this is somebody being celibate, or maybe you need to be celibate so you could really harness your power, your gift, your skill, whatever that is. Okay, that's why you see a lot of athletes and men like that practice semen retention. It's a real thing. It's not a myth. Okay, because your sacral chakra is like the battery to a car. Okay, it powers everything else. And when you deplete that energy and you have drained that, then you have a disrupted nervous system. Okay, we are electric beings. I'll just put it like that. So what's this Nine of Pentacles for? Publicize. Exactly. Stop hiding behind your computer. Get publicity for your brand. Be bold and visible in your market. Be the rock star that you are. Yeah, so take a leap of faith. And look, this hat says famous. The sun with the 4 wands, that could be fame. What else? Okay, this says flow. Get more done by entering the flow state completely, joyfully, and focus on what you're working on without multitasking. Okay, so I feel like that's self-explanatory. Maybe with this Nine of Pentacles, you're somebody that's multifaceted, multi-talented, okay? And you can have a lot of areas that you want to tap into. You can have a lot of creativity, okay? But the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like maybe you're not creating, or maybe you're not in that energy right now. Maybe you're not using your own talents, abilities, whatever. I feel like you should, okay? You get that creative energy flowing. I feel like that's what this is saying. Okay. Let's see what this Star Ace of Pentacles is. As I'm looking at this again, okay, this love in the reverse could be you and whatever person is coming into your life, okay, the good one, right? And this Knight of Swords is them attacking y'all to cause a breakup, okay? Because at first I said that's them not being chosen by you, but I feel like that's them trying to cause a breakup. What's this Ace of Pentacles Star? Amendments. You have natural talents that you can share with the world. It's time to make money from them while having a good time just being you. Yeah. I feel like after whatever, yeah, even the Queen of Cups here could be creativity. Something about you needing your third eye open. Okay, so like the best way I can describe it is, how can I put this in simple terms? So improvisation, which is like the energy of constant creation, is a very high frequency, right? Because God is creation, right? Think like freestyling. Think like dancing, right? Like not choreography, right? But just dancing freely. Where do you think those people are pulling their next move from? Where do you think getting their next word from, right? It's a form of channeling. Okay, so whatever type of art or creativity you do, it has to be one where you're connected to spirit or power, because I'm getting like your ideas or whatever are original because it's a form of channeling for you. Okay. At the bottom, we have guidance. Your angels and spirit guides have your back. They are doing the work in the background to make way for your opportunities to come. Stay optimistic. Yeah, there's an opportunity to do things on your own. Yeah, that's this Nine of Pentacles with the Fool. So it feels like whatever cycle you were in with this person, it had you blocked spiritually. And you know, gaslighters, manipulators, whatever, anything around you that causes you to doubt your reality will block your crown. Okay, so whoever this person is, and maybe with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, they were draining your life force, draining your energy, your vitality through sex. And, you know, you didn't have that energy you needed to create. I feel like closing out this cycle is going to really help bring back those natural talents and abilities, because your crown will be open now and you'll be able to connect to spirit to get your ideas or to channel so that you're able to create. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles can be an artist or whatever, but the Fool can even be like a random, spontaneous type of energy. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who's really a creator. Okay, but it's in an original way, however you do it, whatever you do. Okay. What else for this Ace of Pentacles with the Star? Bothered. Oh, brother, don't fear failure. Don't fear failure, but be afraid of regrets. Your worries are blocking your success. Remind yourself of your greatness and stay optimistic. Yeah, and the star is optimism. So is the sun. So I don't know, maybe you're worried about like if you'll have enough people to support you. Let me just throw this out here now. The people from your hometown, your family, your close friends and shit like that, tough pill to swallow, but those are the people who are going to be least likely to support you. So don't worry about them. Just keep creating, keep doing your thing. Like, so let's see what you need to do here. You'll find the right people. Okay. It'll be that one stranger. And honestly, like, if this is a thing to where you might be thinking you need money to make money, if that's what you're worried about here, you really don't. Okay, not when you have natural talents and abilities like this. Word of mouth is very powerful. You don't need money, you need people to vouch for you. Okay, so make sure like whenever you provide whatever service it is, get people to leave you reviews and things like that. Okay, so what's some advice? Oh no. Okay, career. Seek opportunities for growth in your career. Update your resume, network with industry professionals, and consider further education or training. I don't know what that one card is that just fell down there. Oh, it's all the way in the back too. And it got fire on it. Okay, what else? I may have to go get that. Savings plan. Create a robust savings plan. Set specific goals. Automate your saving and review your progress regularly to stay on track. Okay, so make sure you're saving your money, not living outside of your means, not spending impulsively. Because I feel like for a while you're gonna, okay, I'm not gonna say I feel like, I know, okay, I've worked in finances since I was, what, like 19 or whatever, and I'm currently in estate planning and things like that now, but you're gonna need to save your money to invest into your business first. Okay, if that's bread and butter, if that's the way that you are bringing in the most of your money, invest it back into your business, okay, until you have enough cash flow. It says take time to review your finances, create a budget, track your expenses, and set clear financial goals to gain control and make informed decisions. Okay, so whatever this Ace of Pentacles is coming in, you're gonna want to be smart about it, right? Because people forget, I'm kind of channeling like Wheel of Fortune energy. It came out a couple of times, but it didn't necessarily fall here on the board. That is preparation, okay? So maybe this person in the past was exploiting you financially, and now you're needing to really look at your money, your finances, review what you have going on, so that when this Ace of Pentacles does come in, you have a game plan, right? You know what it is that you want to invest your money in, right? You already have a plan on what it is that you want to do. So you're just not out here mindlessly spending it and things like that. Some of you guys could need to review your finances now, maybe like subscriptions that you might have, maybe little bills and whatever you can eliminate, okay, so that you can maintain your money, right? Because it don't matter how much you make. If you don't have good money management skills, you'll never really be able to maintain it. You'll always live like paycheck to paycheck. You'll always be, and don't forget that it has to flow. There's going to be seasons where it's up, there's going to be seasons where it's down, right? But as long as you have a plan for your finances, you will be fine. And I'm about to see if I can get that card that fell down there. Exactly. That was just what I was talking about. Debt reduction. Focus on reducing your debt. Use strategies like the snowball or avalanche method. Consolidate debts if possible and avoid taking on new liabilities. Right. I don't know what the avalanche method is, honestly, or the snowball. Let's see. 'Cause I don't know what that is. Okay, so the debt avalanche method is a debt repayment strategy focused on paying the highest interest debt first to save the most money on interest changes over time. Okay, involving listing debts by interest rate, highest to lowest, paying minimums on all but the top debt, then putting extra funds towards the highest rate debt until that's gone. Okay, and rolling that payment onto the next debt in line. It requires discipline but saves significantly more on interest compared to methods like the debt snowball. Okay. The debt snowball method is a debt repayment strategy where you pay off all your debts in order from smallest balance to largest. Okay, so they're just the reverse. And a good book that I read, it was called The Richest Man in Babylon. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that book before, but that is a really great book, especially if you have like kids that are, I would say maybe about the teenage years. Give that to them and let them read that, because it tells a story, right, of how the richest man in Babylon didn't spend and use his money wisely, okay, and how he had a fall from grace. But then the book also tells the story about how he was able to climb out of that financial ruin that he found himself in. So that's a good book to read too. And it's pretty simple, right? It's not like rocket science, or it's not a whole bunch of math and shit like that in there to where you have to calculate shit or whatever. Like it's a real simple book that you can read, and it's probably only maybe like 200 pages, maybe 300 pages at the most, but it's not a long book at all. You could probably read it. Like I read a lot, so I finished it in like 3 days, but you could probably finish it in like a week. So check that book out as well. Okay, I'm going to end this message here for you, Virgo, but move in silence, because whoever this is, they're not going to be happy about what it is you have coming for you. Okay, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Like, share, and leave me some comments. I love to chat with y'all. If you subscribe, don't forget to turn on your notification bell, because I'm not here every day. Okay, I'm only here when the energy shifts. So that is that. But I will catch y'all in the next read. Bye.